Let me now sort of take one step back and ask a more process-related question, which is how do you decide the weights to companies in the portfolio? Do you have a preset notion that you want to allocate this much percentage? And in that context, I mean, one thing to note is that the international allocation has fallen from about 30% in February to 15% now, latest fact sheet. So has that led to a kind of missed opportunity where you just can't add more?
So the weight depends on various things. One is the longer we have been invested in a company and the more conviction we have in our ability to track a company, the easier it becomes to have a slightly bigger weight. That is one. Second, many a times the weight increases come on account of the stock price performance. So if a stock that we have bought for a 4% weight and the stock price immediately doubles and becomes a 8% weight in the portfolio. So many a times the weightage comes on account of the increase in the price of a stock. Sometimes we view a group of companies as a representative basket for a particular sector, which is the case with our pharma holdings, where we typically have, let's say, a 1% kind of weightage in 5 companies, and that's a 5% pharma sector allocation, because individual company risks can be very, very high. So weightage decisions can come out on account of various factors. Coming to the specific on foreign stocks, let me give a very rough number. This is not very, very arithmetically precise, but it's better to be approximately right than precisely wrong. So let us say the foreign stock weightage was 24%. And the foreign stock prices fell by 1/3. That 24% would come down to 16, which is what it is today. If stock prices went up, that would go back to 24. So Indian market has been more or less flat, or we are close to all-time highs in India. Not very far from the high level that Nifty has seen. Foreign stocks have had a big dip. That is a large reason for the fall in stock prices. If the stock prices recover, the weightage will also recover to a large extent. Some of these fall in weightage is because of additional inflows over the last 4-5 months since the limit has been stopped. But that's not the biggest factor. Biggest factor has been the drop in stock prices. We would have loved to buy more, but since we can't buy, as I mentioned, the buybacks are going on reasonably aggressively at the 4 companies. So we are becoming bigger shareholders in those companies in percentage terms. We are reinvesting the dividends that we get to whatever small extent. And we'll wait for the limit enhancement to happen as and when it comes about.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.